Hello, my friends. Just testing things out here with this live stream. Let's see if it works. Let's see if someone gets in here to check out this new freebie for a limited time. Let's see if we have someone in the chat here to start the live stream. Any comments? Anyone out there? Today we're checking out a console and channel emulation by Waves Audio that's limited to 2 days for free. Hello, brother. How are you? Stephen, thanks a lot for your kind words. And thanks for the time you are spending being here. This time around, we're checking out this plugin by Waves Audio. It's the Kramer HLS channel. This legendary mixer engineer, Kramer, and this emulation, it's of the console, legendary console from the 70s and beyond. Yeah, my voice is better. Thanks a lot for asking and for your concern about that. Thanks a lot. So, what do you think about Waves plugins to start? It's a very controversial company, right? Some people hate them, some people love them, but I every time I see a new free plugin by Waves, people get crazy. So, hello, Salater. Hello, brother. Happy to be here, spending some time with you on this video. Hey, if you have not download some of my free stuff on my website, free PDF guides and ebooks for music producers and guitar players, mixing with free plugins, how to make more music in less time, productivity hacks for your home studio, also some impulses, drum samples, everything for free. Go ahead. The link is down below in the description. And also check out this channel or the blog, which I'm updating weekly with tons of free content. Saludos desde Chile. Saludos desde México. Un gusto saludarte también. We have people here from Latin America. I'm in Mexico. Estoy en México. Espero hacer otra transmisión en vivo de este plugin en español. I'm hoping also to do, since I make videos in 2 languages, and I'm hoping to make another video for the Spanish speaking audience. So hello from Mexico to the Netherlands, Sunda Music. Thanks a lot, guys, for being here and for spending some time with me here. Let's I really struggled this afternoon, like 3 hours spending how to set up the live stream. I had some problems with Reaper, but let's start here. So I have here the plugin inserted on several tracks on my mixing section here. Let's check out if we have some audio here first of all. Okay, so it seems that we are fine. And so we have the plugin here. I have it on the master just to test some things out before actually getting in the sound of the plugin. Let's first analyze a bit. I have this EQ curve analyzer by Vst Audio. It's like a sandwich here if you want to test some plugins visually. You put the plugin you want to analyze and you insert this EQ curve analyzer by Vst Audio, which is free, by the way. And I am analyzing the Kramer HLS, which is emulating the Helios legendary console, right? It's free for 48 hours or less at the moment, but until the 29th of this month. All right, so go ahead and check it out. And if you want some analog coloration to your tracks, or at least that's what this plugin claims to be adding to the signal. So let's just analyze quickly here. So as soon as you turn on the plugin Kramer, you have this curve, right? Sort of smoothens the signal a bit, and it has a little bit of high pass and a bit of low pass as well. And this is the mic preamplification and line. And you have some analog coloration with this preamplifier, right? It starts to color the signal a bit. You have the 3-band equalizer here, the highs, 10 kilohertz, sort of like a high shelf, right? Then you have the mid area with the knob to turn up or down the frequencies, and you can select on this mid-band area the frequency section from, I believe, 700 hertz all the way up to 6K. You can select also if you want to boost with PK, which stands for peak, I believe, and if you want to cut with this TR. I don't know what that stands for. So the peak right there, and then the bass, right? You can add some low end with this from 60 hertz all the way up to 400 hertz in the low and low mid area, and with this you boost. And if you want to add a high pass filter at 50 hertz, you select this EQ cut right here. You can flip the phase, and then you have the meter. Okay, sometimes I struggle with Waves plugins to turn the knobs up or down. What's going on here? Oh, okay, I see. So then you have here the meter, right, with some gain reduction, because this plugin it's adding a little bit of saturation as well. And let's remember that saturation, it's compression. It's a form of compression, so it's gonna reduce a bit the dynamic range, the peaks and valleys, right? The loudest parts and the quietest parts of the signal. And we have some noise generators or noise introduced to the signal because the console itself adds noise, right? And it sort of colors the sound. So you have a couple of noise generators here, as you see here. I just turn them up, and you can add at 50 hertz or 60. And if you think that's too much, maybe, because sometimes Waves plugins add this noise, and sometimes you don't want it, so you can turn it off right here. And you can use it in low. You have a trim control that will sort of level match the input and output. And be careful with this control because it increases the signal like 12 decibels suddenly to level match. So yeah, be careful with this. I'm not gonna use it for the moment. And you have an input and output, right? So yeah, that's pretty much it. You have some cool presets here for different instruments, drums, guitars, things like that. I'm gonna use it on this rock mix, and I am gonna turn off the plugins by Birdump Audio, and let's start using, shall we, this on the drum bus. What I would do in the drum bus is add a little bit of bump in the 60 Hz area, just a bit. Let's check it out. Yeah, 60 Hz probably. 60. Very, very subtle. I'm gonna remove 700 Hz in the mids. I'm gonna select here TR to cut. It removes some boxy frequencies in the drum bus. Before, after. And let's add a little bit of 10K here. To just add a little brightness, a little bit of brightness to the cymbals. Let's add a bit of preamp or coloration or saturation, whatever you want to call it. Cool. Let's level match it with the out control. I'm gonna use low noise and turn it off. Let's check out in context.
No more excuses. We can change this. This is our time to break this down. No more excuses. We can change.
Okay, I'm gonna add just 1 decibel here. Not much, very, very subtle. Then let's see the bass guitar. In the bass guitar, I also like to remove some of the low mid area. Add a little bit of brightness and character. Let's see. The preamplification or coloration will also control the signal, so it's a form of compression. It would be cool if this plugin had a compressor as well, but anyway. Before, after. It's controlling a bit the volume, the overall volume, and the bass guitar is very dynamic, so let's add, let's see if something 120, but maybe we don't need low end in the bass guitar. Let's check it out. Before, solo. And remember to always check in context of the mix, right? It doesn't matter if you make something sound cool in solo if it's not working in the mix. So always make sure to do that. Let's see here. We have some. Yeah, I think. I added 12 decibels. Sometimes don't be afraid to add a ton if you want, or the track needs it or something. I felt that the bass guitar was a little dull. Let's do quick before and after here. Yeah, it adds a little bit of bite in the high end. Let's level match a bit. Just okay, and let's move on with the guitars. Set a little bit of coloration. Mic preamp. A lot. I want to remove here maybe 50 with a high pass. Make the guitar sound a little thinner, because it needs to work better with bass. Let's add something in the mid-range of the guitars. It opens up the guitar sound a bit. Let's level match it. Yeah, right about there. Before. Yeah. Before. After. Before. After. Yeah, it removes a bit the low end of the guitar, and it's giving more space to the bass guitar to live, right? And with the high shelf here, with some brightness to the guitar, it adds a little bit of presence, and also with the mid-range, I think it's better in the mix in that way. Let's check out the vocals here.
We can change this. This is our time to break this down. No more excuses.
All right, let's add a little bit of coloration and saturation with this.
This is our time. No more excuses.
This saturation will glue a little bit better the vocals, and if there are some vacuum vocals, like in this case, it will, I think, work better.
Time. No more.
It's very, very subtle, right? Let's. Okay. Let's add a little bit of breathiness to the vocals.
This is our time. No more excuses.
That expensive sound,
change this.
some people call it.
This is our time to break this down. No more excuses.
More dark,
We
more
can
bright.
change this.
In the vocals, there are some nasal frequencies around 700 hertz. So let's see what happens here.
This is our time.
Yeah.
No more excuses. We can change this.
And vocals don't need low end, so let's remove whatever it's down here. Maybe 9 decibels.
This is our time. No more excuses.
Yeah, the vocals is more thin without the lows and stuff, and more bright, but it should fit better in the mix.
This is our time. No more excuses. We can change this. This is our time to break this down. No more excuses. We can.
Always remember to check the before and after with the proper gain staging or gain compensation, right?
This is our
Before,
time.
after,
No more excuses.
a bit brighter.
We can change this. This is our time to break this down. No more excuses. We can change this.
Okay, it seems a bit better. And finally, let's use a bit of the Kramer HLS in the master. Here you need to be very, very careful because you're making decisions that affect a ton of tracks, right? So I would add just a bit of coloration, just a tiny bit of saturation, and let's see what happens here.
This is our time.
I'm adding actually stuff here, so yeah.
This is our time.
Yeah, the plugin wasn't by default because in the beginning of the video I was moving the knobs. Now it's by default. Just a bit of coloration.
We can change this.
Not much, maybe.
This is our time. No more excuses. We can change.
Some more power in the low end. Let's remove a bit. Let's see here.
This is our time. No more excuses. We can change this. This is our time to break this down. No more excuses. We can change this.
Yeah, I probably don't need a lot of processing in the master.
This is our time. No
If I
more
add
excuses. We can.
if I start to add stuff here, I will probably ruin the mix. It doesn't need a lot.
This is our time.
I wish this knob had like less decibels in every movement, like maybe 1 or 2. I don't need 4 that's probably a lot. So I will leave it at 0. I'm just removing a little bit of 700 hertz and adding just a tiny bit in the 60 hertz low end area. Before, after. Very subtle movements. After, before. Maybe I don't need it. I would need to check this mix in context with other mixes, but let me know what you think about this. And let's check out all of the instances of the plugin on and off. Let's turn it off. Before. After. Before. After. Before. After. Yeah, that's pretty much it. I believe that should work here. What do you think, guys? Do you think that could work here on this mix? I am interested to know your comments. Okay. I believe it's only 64-bit at the moment. I don't think it's 32-bit. So yeah, my friends, what do you think about this plugin by Waves Audio? Probably if you can replace this plugin with some other saturators and equalizers, of course, but since this is an emulation of a legendary console, I thought it would be a cool option for you guys. Let's see here the comments. Gracias por darnos los mejores datos de plugins. Un gusto, Salator. Aguante Chile. Saludos a Chile. Greetings to Chile. Stephen Gordon says, I just got Waves Sibilance de-esser. It works pretty well and was fairly cheap. Oh, cool. Awesome. That I have that sibilance as well. Works great for S's and stuff and vocals and cymbals as well. Thanks for the heads up. My pleasure. I have some trouble to tell some names. Waves signing up. Thank you. You're welcome. Hi. Funciona Vidaldi dice, funciona bien en instrumentos individuales, pero en la mezcla es muy poco preciso. He says that it works well on individual instruments, but in the context of the mix, it's a little imprecise. And I agree. It probably is better for individual instruments. But yeah, anyway, my friends, thank you so much for being here this time around. I am planning on having more live streams like this. Let me know if that's something you would enjoy. And don't forget that I have some free stuff on my website. Probably it's gonna help you in some way. I have some free PDF guides and ebooks and stuff some music productivity hacks, and also some guides on how to mix a song using only free plugins. And I will continue to share free stuff, of course, like every week. 19 watching and 19 likes. That never happens. Thanks a lot, guys, for the likes and comments. Thanks for the kind words. All right, my friends, I will see you very soon in the next video, right? Probably tomorrow. And I'm hoping to be here almost every day, to be honest. It's very fun to share this stuff with you, and we can learn from each other. And I'm sure that we can get better, improve ourselves together, right? That's the goal. All right, my friends, take care and have a great day or night, depending on where are you from. Cheers. Bye-bye.